For me, my personal experiences have changed me from the person I was years ago to someone completely different. At 16 years old is when my life went from what I thought was bad to a life that is far worse. There was a lot of family drama that was out of my control while I was in high school, and it made it difficult. This was my most vulnerable point in my life. At home, things were not the best. Coming from two parents who never finished high school and being the oldest of five, there was and still is so much pressure for me to succeed and be a good role model for my brothers and my sister. That's when I met him, the person who changed me and not for the better, the boy who took me away from my family and made me very unhealthy, and who, let's just say, mostly emotionally abused me. At first, everything was fine. He was charming and I thought I got lucky, but I was very wrong. He broke me inside and out. Everything that was important to me flashed before my eyes, and my family disowned me. My grades were beginning to drop, and I gave up on my dream to go to a four-year college. It wasn't like I couldn't go. I always had good grades, and I got accepted into 4 universities that I applied to. I just didn't know who I was anymore, and I lost all motivation. So I decided to come to HEC. On making this choice, everyone was so disappointed in me, but they didn't understand what I was going through. They weren't paying for my school, and they didn't know what was going on. That summer, although I wasn't with him anymore, somehow he kept appearing in my life. One minute, I was his everything. The next minute, I was nothing. He wanted nothing to do with me, and then he was sorry. I don't know why it stuck around for so long. But one day, the light came from before me, and I realized I didn't deserve this anymore. So I cut off all ties with him permanently. He still tried, and still does, try to come back into my life, but I always ignored him. He was toxic and only brought out the worst in me. Eventually, I apologized to my parents and started focusing more on school and reflecting on my life. Today, this is my last semester at HEC, and I will have my associate's degree, and I'm transferring to UMass in the spring. You can always overcome any obstacle in your life. At first, it's hard, but in time, it will be worth it.